coast. All my niggas we coastin'. High grade we smoking. On the highway we rollin'. Crack a bottle we toastin'.
Hey yo, welcome to another episode of Weed and Whiskey with your favorite host here. It's Quell and my good co-host over here.
Well, oshane. I wanted to open up with you guys hearing Quell's voice for the first time,
Tell us how y'all like that right there.
Yeah.
Let us know what we need to do and how we need to do it.
Maybe Quell's voice makes you feel more comfortable.
I hope it does.
You never
for
know.
the ladies.
Mine's not as deep, so hey.
I was told I have a radio voice, even though I don't believe it.
I was told that too, but I don't like my voice after it's recorded.
I love my voice. I think I'm very narcissistic though.
Oh, I'm narcissistic as fuck, but not when it comes to my voice.
I think I'm very I saw myself on camera, even though I don't got my hair done, no shape up, no nothing. I'm like, damn, man, I look great on camera.
I'm gonna admit it. I like my nappy hair. I like having nappy hair.
Yeah, me too.
I like my hair being nappy. I don't know. I don't feel like it depreciates my image in any way or anyway. Because I don't know. My energy speaks for me, not my hair.
That's why a lot of the times, like, even when I'm like places, people don't look at me and think what you're gonna get. Like, you know what I mean? Most of the time I get looks. It's like, he don't know shit, and that's why I like to play dumb a lot. Like, cause especially when people see me do math, I do that shit in my head, division, multiplication, all that shit. I do that shit in my head. People look at me like, yo, fuck, what the fuck you just do? Like, what?
I used to get in trouble for that. I got conditioned. I used to get in trouble for doing it in my head and not showing the work.
Fuck it, man. I don't care. Or I show the work, but I do it in 2 seconds and
I skip steps.
And it won't be like how you like it. But hey, listen, man. Follow us on the podcast page.
Instagram, please.
Yes, sir. Weed.whiskey with an E. So, listen, beforehand, we were actually talking about something. And that was telling oshane that I don't really, like I told y'all earlier also, I don't really read like that much. You know what I mean?
I think we established that's on the first episode ever.
Yes, we did. We established. See, niggas that read always got to point out other niggas that don't read.
I'm
man.
just saying,
Listen, either way, I take most of my information in by either hearing it. I don't really take my information in by video. I don't really. It's weird for me. You know what I mean? It's weird for me to take information in watching a video.
I got you.
It's a different format. So when I hear things, or I'll take a quick read every now and then, but I don't, like, I'm not a long form reader. And I wonder if that's even an issue.
Honestly, I've questioned that even with myself, because I go times where I don't read either. And I will sit there and think, am I limiting myself to certain informations for the simple fact that I'm not reading right now?
Yeah.
And honestly, I can't answer that question for you or for me at the moment, because I won't know what information that I'm really missing out on until I actually stumble upon it.
What I've realized though, right? So when you're always listening to something, you always listen to a person saying something.
Mm-hmm.
Always a person. And the way somebody's tone can depict how you
pick up that information.
Yeah, how you interpret what they say. Or even, like, take for example, I'm pretty sure you ain't watched the Emmys or whatever the fuck that shit.
Yeah, I haven't watched them shits.
I don't watch
them
shits really either. But I saw this one clip of Anthony Anderson, I believe, and Jimmy Fallon. And Anthony Anderson's up there, and he's like, say Black Lives Matter, Jimmy. And Jimmy's like, Black Lives Matter. It's mad awkward. I don't think it was Jimmy Fallon. It's one of them other.
Just a white guy.
Yeah, a white guy for late night, whatever. And he's like, Black Lives Matter, and like it's mad awkward.
It don't look believable.
It looks very uncomfortable.
It
looks very uncomfortable. But what I realize and what I hear around is that this is something that's meant for a crowd. So if you don't have that reaction, and if people were sitting in front of them and they laughed, everybody at home would get it. It's a joke.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But because nobody's there to react to the awkward situation.
It made it more awkward.
It actually made it look awkward instead of funny.
But the thing is, you can even use that same argument even when it comes to videos. Because as somebody who did videography,
mm-hmm.
the music that you choose behind your clips sets the mood. Like when you watch your movies, when you watch TV,
100%.
the music helps set your mood and your tone and how you're gonna feel about that scene.
100%.
Like a lot of our emotions are actually manipulated
by
everything, through phone, social media, through television,
That's why you got elevated music. That's why you got grocery store music and dun, dun, dun,
yo.
dun.
I'm calling it.
Drake
Hotline Bling will be elevated music in the next few years.
Yo, what's gonna happen when we are like in our late 40s, early 50s, and our slow music is like fucking?
No, their slow music, not mine. I'm still gonna listen to my
I
Bears.
guess, yeah. Because that's what I play.
I still got my Jamaican culture.
Yeah,
I actually got culture.
Yeah. And being Jamaican, it's a different culture because you always grow up with those slow songs.
No matter who, because my kids is gonna grow up with it.
My son grows up with it. Shit,
yeah,
I play that shit
all the time.
All the time.
So
you're gonna have that.
I ain't going nowhere. But to the Yankee music that I play right now, I don't know. It's gonna be a different story when you have the Migos. You niggas are still trying to turn up off some old Migos, talking about y'all don't know music, young buck. Y'all don't know music.
But yo, you know what's fucked up? I was thinking about this too. Like I listen to music, right? So they be like, "Yo, there's no people in this generation." I think it's just what you choose to listen to.
I think
because
so too.
I can find music that reminds me of the past, sort of.
I do too.
In a way, in people in this generation. Like I listen to Black a lot.
Yo, Black is
his
good.
music is so
Black
soulful that it comes from that certain emotion like it would back in the day.
Because Black is putting us all into the tracks. You can feel it. Like, and there's a lot of female artists that does that as well too.
Yep.
And so I've realized once you find one and you start expanding how you're willing to consume your music, you'll run into the type of music that you're actually looking for.
Yeah. Because people like they like to judge. Like when you go on like listen to these old heads on these blogs like fucking Joe Budden,
I'm gonna say this. I'm thankful we have a guy like Joe Biden.
Why?
Because I'm thankful we have somebody. I'm not saying the entirety of Joe Biden, but I'm thankful that we have somebody who is willing to fight so hard for original.
I get you.
I love that. I don't care how you want to look at him in any way. He's really just fighting for acknowledging and respecting the original.
There are people who do that without being miserable.
I get that, but I get that. Like I said, I respect those people regardless of how people want to feel about them. Because I know I'm passionate about things and other people are judging me in certain ways as well too. Yeah. They probably don't like my approach on it. So I pick and choose where I put my respect instead of me trying to put down some, like, I don't know. It's just I've changed and I've noticed in myself. I changed my way of thinking over the past couple months and the past year of everything that's been going on. Like, I don't want to be consumed by hate, and I also want to promote love without confusing it with hate, if that makes sense.
I get you. Because
a lot of people, they promote love, but any chance they get to throw hate, they'll do it and not see no wrong in their actions.
See, I want to get there, right? But I gotta conquer the concept of true emotion.
And it took me a while. It took me, I get you, because you have to learn how to be vulnerable and accept being vulnerable.
Exactly. Well, I feel like I accept being vulnerable,
but subconsciously you don't always welcome it.
I don't welcome it at all. Not even subconsciously, I don't welcome
exactly. So it's like you don't truly accept it.
I know the state I'm in, and I'm like, I got to get past this state. But it's like, damn, in my head, I just be like, man, fuck all that. You know what I mean? Don't sell. I guess it's more of an ego thing. I guess you could put it that way. Simple terms, an ego thing.
Like me, I'm one of those people. Again, like I don't see that you have to kill your ego in entirety.
What do you mean?
I feel like a lot of people say death to the ego. The ego controls you too much, and but sometimes my ego is what puts me new lanes. Sometimes my ego is what opens up new things in life.
You saying people will say ego is all or nothing?
Yeah, like for me, I don't let my ego be my driver. That's not my only driver. Ego. Exactly. I'm in control. Like I'm in control of, I'm not in the entire full control of me, but I like to say I have a good control of myself, where I've learned to not focus on the things that I can't control, but control the things that I know I can.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I'm at that point in life because a lot of people, they're still strung up and hung up on the things that they can't control.
Yeah. That's I get what you're saying though.
It's
'Cause
tough.
I be trying to get past that, but it be it is what it is. We got growing to do.
I think you only want to get, not for you specifically, but
Uh-huh.
generally speaking, I feel like people only want to get there based on what they want out of life.
Yeah.
What you want out of life reflects the steps you're willing to take to get there.
Nah, yeah, that's 100%. I think that kind of goes with me because I feel like I'm only willing to do what is in line with what I actually want to be.
Exactly.
So, but sometimes that's a bad thing because you have to step outside that line because you gotta take a different path and it might lead you to where you want to go, but you might have to veer off
And be a little more
different way,
uncomfortable.
be a little more uncomfortable. Yeah.
Sometimes you are your own greatest enemy.
Yep.
But the most critical thing is realizing when you are being your enemy.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't know when they're being their own enemy. And I could tell you this for a fact. My personality allows me to be my own enemy multiple times. And I've realized that, and I just let it still take over. Like I'll let it keep me unmotivated. I'll let me keep sitting in my room the whole time
That's
and find
bad,
reasons
right?
not to get out of bed.
Yeah, I know them feelings. Like that's bad, man. Because it's like you know where you fuck up at yourself, and you still letting it fuck you up.
Yes, you still let it get the best of you.
Yeah, and you still fucking up, even though you know what you fucking up on,
and you see it bright as day.
Mm-hmm. Nah, that's the worst, man. That's the worst type of feeling. It's like damn, yo, it's like, yo, extreme as it sounds, I compare that shit to being like a drug addict, bro.
It is, because there's times I like that feeling.
Yeah, because you're like, fuck, I'm doing something bad, but damn,
that feeling's addictive, my nigga.
Yeah,
that feeling's addictive. Like, I welcome anger. I welcome negative thoughts. I welcome that because one, it goes back to the conversation we was having. Like, I have a good control of myself, where I can allow those things to take over, but not let it control me.
Yeah,
and if it do control me, it's not in a way that's harmful to anybody. But I've learned great lessons just from welcoming my anger, just from welcoming certain things, because now I know what I don't want for myself.
See, that's my thing. I don't welcome anger.
I don't mind it. Like,
I don't, because my thing with anger is, it's like, I don't even have a problem with it because I know what it's like. I just don't express it how I should.
I kind of like how I kind of like who I am when I'm mad. I don't know how to explain it, yo.
I do too, because I'm a lot smarter,
and I'm a lot more motivated.
But I think I want to transfer that and just to make it in a general sense. I think because that's you have a heightened adrenaline.
But that's where you have to differentiate anger with rage. You have to differentiate rage from anger, because you can't be blinded by that anger.
No.
Like me, I realize that anger right there is just an overextended emotion and an energy rush right there. Yeah. So I channel that energy rush into something a little bit positive, but the whole time I'm doing it, I'm angry as fuck.
Yeah. I never got to the point where it's, I mean a couple times in my life, but never got really to the point where it's blackout. Like, rage is something different, because rage is like, anytime there's a rage situation, it's physical.
I know, but I'm coming from a family that has, like, especially with the males, they have issues with anger.
Yeah.
And it kind of became, I don't know, like, I hate to say, it kind of seemed like it was a hereditary thing after a while.
Personality traits are definitely hereditary.
Yeah. Like, but that anger definitely was, because, like, even with my little cousin, like, when he used to get mad, that man blacks out.
Yeah.
That man blacks out, and he would rush you and do whatever he had to do. Like, that's the type of guy who jumped off a two-story roof just because he was locked under a porch. Jumped out of the roof.
Yeah.
That's how mad he was. He didn't think about the simple fact that he's about to land on rocks.
He just did it.
He just did it. Didn't yell out, "Come help me." Just like, nope. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. So that's what I mean. Like, there's certain levels to that type of shit.
And But because I've seen that around me, I know I didn't want to become that.
Mm-hmm.
So I made it a conscious goal of mine to get my own anger in control.
Yeah.
So I don't become that. And if somebody's looking at me like, damn, nigga, you can't even control yourself. What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah. Controlling it is different because people like I've learned to control it, but it's hard sometimes. It's like passive, very passive.
Mm-hmm.
So then I spew words, certain words, and like, you talk away. I get people angry too. And when I'm angry, I make sure everybody else is angry.
I feel like I'm one of those. I'm one of those people who just get more intelligent when they get mad. I get more intelligent and belligerent at the same time.
But that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. That's a trait of trying to make everybody else upset. Because I want you to feel how I feel right now.
And I need you. Yep. I'm an emotion emitter.
Yeah, man. Fuck that shit. I want you to listen. If I don't have if I have a negative vibe right now, anything that I say is just gonna come out and you're gonna know what the fuck I'm saying. You're gonna feel that. You're gonna feel that.
And honestly, I've been realized that in myself as well too. And I've been trying my best not to let it transfer even over into my relationships, because I try not to push away the people who try their best to stay close to me even while I'm going through my moods.
Let me tell you something, man. Being married and in a house I'm telling you, it's a different level of controlling that, because you gotta learn to it's communication every day.
I can't communicate when I'm in a certain mood without me being petty.
But that's the thing. You have to, because that's your
That's
household.
the only way you're gonna get across. Exactly. You can't go to bed with it because you're gonna wake up to it.
I'm telling you, because every time we used to get in an argument, I think of some shit, and I'd be like, yeah, you know what, such like, man, because I got some smart shit to say. And she's like, you got a smart ass mouth. That's the fucking shit you should do. You don't do nothing else. You got a smart ass mouth. But that's how I am, bro. Like,
can you remember the last time you actually backed down from a verbal debate because you knew you had some shit to say, but you was like, you know what, I'm gonna just take the L in this.
See, one thing about me, bro, I learned lessons quick. So if something really fuck up, no, I ain't doing that shit again.
Yeah, I don't make the same mistake twice.
Sometimes, right now, if I know I'm right, I'll push it. But if it's
if I know petty, I'm right, you're gonna know I'm right.
If it's petty, you had that shit, bro. You had that.
I came a long way.
Yeah, me too.
I still do petty things, but I came a long way.
Yeah, you can have it. I just give it to him.
I'm growing.
Yeah,
I'm evolving.
Yeah, and in turn, people, we don't know if you hearing shit and reading shit does anything for you.
Welcome to Weed and Whiskey, guys. This is the type of shit that you get over here.
Yeah.
Anyways, before we even go anywhere,
smart shit.
We just want to say shout out to Purple World Supply Company. Just always want to give you guys a shout out. Check them out on Instagram at Purpose Rose Supply Co. Any type of your can of gold needs to make your can of gars. If you want to smoke them big spliffs, big muntings.
Yeah, we roll one before here, so we'll let you know when it's done.
Check that out, man. Yeah, man. Anyways, before we even started as well too, we was having a conspiracy conversation.
Oh yeah, okay. But there's a lot of ways we can go about this, right? You can go conspiracy.
I want to go conspiracy.
We could take it this way. I want to go conspiracy, but let's. I'm gonna take it some sensible shit for some people, right?
Okay.
So, Donald Trump has contagious with the coronavirus. He's been diagnosed with coronavirus, and they flew him to the hospital, right? So, apparently, he's had to get oxygen a couple times. He's coughing and shit and all that. So, there's a couple ways this can go, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can take this where the Republican Party is doing this shit and he doesn't really have coronavirus.
Wait, which one's the Republican Party, Trump or Biden?
Trump.
Okay.
Biden's a Democrat.
Okay.
So they're using this so close. So they have this thing also, right? This side note. Have this thing called, I forgot what it's called. Something Surprise October, some shit. October Surprise. It's every time it's every 4 years, every time there's another election. they come out with some big shit in October.
Okay.
Last time when Trump was going, it was grab him by the pussy. You see what I'm saying? So you know what I mean? And we can go on or whatever. So this year, they're using Republican Party would use Trump has COVID. Trump seems sick. People think he's fucked up. He beats it. It says, "Oh, I told y'all, coronavirus is a hoax. This shit is all fake." And he uses that as fuel to the fire to get everybody riled up and, all the fucking backyard white people and shit like that to fucking vote for him. All these, I don't know. What's that Daniel Cameron type niggas to vote for?
Honestly,
It's weird.
I'm gonna say this, yo.
Okay.
I've been driving around our neighborhood towns a lot more recently, and I've been actually observing and paying attention to stuff. There's a lot more Trump supporters in Connecticut than people might want to admit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They're everywhere, bro. This is one in our town right now.
Like, nigga,
Big flag.
Trump 2020.
Yo, they love him. But hey, whatever. You know what I mean?
That's why, in reality, people sitting here throwing all this hate, but not even paying attention to their own surroundings, yo.
Yeah.
Like, if you go on Facebook right now and you go even search the Trump page and then just see how many friends of yours is even on that, you'd be surprised.
But it's like,
shit, man. Sometimes I say this too. The man who is signing your paycheck is probably a Trump supporter.
Oh, he's a Republican through and through.
So, and he's benefiting of all the things Trump has been passing.
Okay, but that's what they do. I really don't give a shit. Like, unless you are racist, and if you're not going to show me you're racist, because most of the time they don't do that, because they're not going to show me what they really about.
Until they get comfortable enough to do it.
Yeah, until they get comfortable to do it or whatever. And if you get comfortable to do that, then we take it from there. But regardless of, I really don't give a shit, because at the end of the day, a lot of people who vote for these Democrat motherfuckers be slime ball ass niggas. Like, I don't really care. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can vote for Trump, do what you do, but if you a bad person, you're a bad person, bro. I don't really give a fuck about that.
Like, can you have a conversation with a racist without anger and walk away after?
Yeah.
A lot of people can't.
I would.
I think I can. Honestly, I'm one of those people who I like to throw myself amongst the enemies to understand them better.
It depends on the energy I'm reciprocated to.
Because a lot of them, sometimes people just want a comfortable situation to say the things that's on their mind without no consequences.
Yeah.
If you give them that environment, you'd be surprised at the things that they tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm not sitting here and condoning or endorsing racism in any way, shape, or form, because I am a proud black man who will not be antagonized by anybody who want to belittle me in any way, shape, or form just because of my glorious and popping melanin.
Give them that 2 cents for their ass.
That's all I'm saying, man.
All right. So, yeah. Back to the
So what's the other
Trumpito.
conspiracy one? Because the whole Simpson shit Simpson conspiracies is popping all over the place.
Okay, so now, other conspiracy now. So one, they're doing this to whatever Democrats, blah, blah, blah. Other one is Trump is actually dying. And they trying to cover this shit up and make it look like he's fine until the election. And he dies after the election. So, I've been thinking about that one a lot, because Simpsons have not been fucking wrong about a lot of things. And this is a weird coincidence that this happens the way this is happening this way at this time. It's just a weird coincidence. And I'm gonna say personally, when I saw him, if that was a real picture of him or at this time, that motherfucker looked like he about to die.
Man, I feel like the only way I can give like some real insight on this shit is if I see a live video or something of that nigga right now. I need to see that shit with my own 2 eyes. I don't believe anything like
they released a picture of him and they say he's hard at work. He's signing a blank piece of paper.
Like, I don't know what to believe when it comes to media no more, yo.
No, I don't believe nothing. That's why.
But you can trust us over here with Whiskey. We'll always be honest with you guys about how we feel.
Yep, but listen, And we can also be honest and tell you that these all might not be facts. But who gives a shit? Because they ain't gonna tell you anything anyway. So you might as well get some from us.
Might as well. If we can find some shit out, we let you know.
Exactly.
You'll be one of the first person we tell.
Listen, we start making this money, and y'all say we get plugged in with the Illuminati. We give y'all the secrets for what we know. It probably gonna be the same secrets we giving y'all right now.
I'm just trying to get plugged in with some Black Secret Society, man.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
I want to get plugged up with some. Honestly, even outside of that, I'm trying to get plugged up with that Black podcast network too, man.
Yeah, listen, man. Listen. Y'all would love to see us on some Black because listen, you know the thing about us right now. I'm about to say something about us right now.
You gonna toot our own horn?
I'm about to give y'all our 2 cents because y'all know y'all can't have no dollar without us, right?
Okay, facts.
Right?
Let them know.
Right?
Let them
you
know
they can't have no dollar without us.
Can't.
2 cents.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Right. So think about us, right? So we don't even come from this. Oshane is a poet, my nigga. This nigga right here is good with the words.
I've been writing since I was probably 8-9 years old.
2 books, bro.
I was considering putting another one out, but it might be my final one and just drop all my unwritten poems in one final book.
So listen, I'm a machinist, my nigga. I make fucking airplane parts, my nigga.
He's a manly man.
I be crying, so. But I'm a man for admitting that. Y'all niggas can't do that.
When's the last time you cried?
Probably like a month ago.
What was it? What made you cry?
It was a song I was listening to.
Oh my
I was thinking
God.
about my son because when he was a baby, I used to listen to Matt Miller
Oh
2009.
my God. All
And
the
he used to
girls are
fall
going,
asleep in my arms like that, bro. Yo, man. For real, I'm about to cry right now. But nah,
oh my
listen.
God.
But we too
Just so the audience know, I don't know why, but that made me disgusted. Not because I'm not happy for him, but just the thought of emotions. The thought of emotions make me disgusted. 95% of the times, the thought of emotions make me disgusted.
Really?
Yeah. At least 95% of the time.
Really?
Yeah, when my girl tells me she missed me, I don't usually say it back.
Oh.
It's hard.
Really?
I don't know why.
Huh.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm just not an emotional guy.
Maybe. Huh.
I'm just not an emotional guy. But I give you emotions just in my form. And I give you the emotions that you need on my terms.
See, that's one thing. But I can't say I haven't been that way before. See, but I've learned that you gotta reciprocate that energy you're giving, kind of. But you have to be ready for that.
Bro, it's tough. You know I'm bullshitting a lot, nigga, because it's tough. I'm surrounded by mainly women.
Yeah.
Stop it. You know I'm bullshitting. I
was about to say, I was thinking about it
I'm becoming soft, my nigga.
Yeah.
I'm becoming soft.
Yo, listen, it's not soft though. See,
Shut
listen,
up. Don't sit here and try to tell me otherwise.
It's not though.
You're not raising all girls.
My son is maybe
Exactly.
boy.
You hear that first statement.
Yeah.
Shut the hell up.
Yeah.
This is not your place to speak right now.
Listen. Either way, I was still raised in the house with women, so I understand.
I was raised in a house with women too,
Exactly.
predominantly.
Exactly. So
I didn't get soft being raised by them.
no,
I turned soft raising them.
okay, but I be trying not to.
Cause you get soft while you trying to toughen them up.
Yeah,
Trust me, man. It's toughening them up. It just makes you soft.
I want to have a girl though. I want to have a baby girl, even though my stepdaughter is my daughter, and that is my baby girl. But I'm gonna have like a little one.
I've had this conversation already. I am now at a point in my life where I don't know if I want kids.
Really?
It's one of those, you know what, if it happens, it's like, it happens. I'll take care of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be there for it, I guess.
I always wanted.
I guess I'd be an outstanding father for this little motherfucker right now. But if I have the option of still pulling out every chance I get, I'm pulling out.
If I have the option to keep it in, I'm going for that.
But you know what comes with keeping it in.
Yes, I've always wanted 10 kids, bro. You're not talking to somebody that has not. This is a life. See, this is when certain people say things to me. Y'all understand? This is projections into the future. When life's supposed to go the way it's supposed to go, 10 kids is a must. Shawnee's like, oh, I might have 10 kids. Well, we about to adopt 7. Because it's about to be 10 kids. In this
Well, I like that response because some other men will be like, well, I'm going to go have them with somebody else.
Nah,
but all I know is I'm having 10.
I can't do that. I mean, if she, if she want to let me do that. We don't have to, like an artificial. Nah, I can't do that. That's not
Artificial insemination?
Nah, we ain't doing that.
Nah,
But-
I gotta make it the old fashioned way.
Yeah, I'm my old fashioned
What
type of
fun
guy.
is it when you have to artificially inseminate it?
Yeah. Nah.
Why can't I inseminate it myself?
That's what I'm saying.
I
Why
got the
fuck-
tools for it.
Who the fuck use a turkey baster?
Why would I go
got
pay?
one for you right now.
Why would I go pay to use the real thing that I have?
Man, listen.
Like, I don't even have to run out the house to go get it.
True definition of using the tools that you're given.
Yeah, I bring it with me every time just in case.
Exactly.
And you never let me use it just in case.
Exactly.
Like, come on.
Exactly.
You never heard the phrase use it or lose it?
Exactly.
I
I
don't
always
wanna lose
have
it.
a wrench just in case.
I don't want to lose it.
Exactly. I don't always have a wrench though.
I don't want to look. Well, shit, it depends what you call a wrench, because shit, I always could fix some pipes. That's all I'm saying.
All right.
That's all I'm
where were we
saying.
at just now? Because
I don't know. I think I might just be mentally prepping myself for after the podcast.
listen. First of all, let's not go to this. Remember we had a discussion when what's the name? Getty was up here. Shout out to Getty.
Shout out to you, Getty. Shout out to Fletch Firm.
About spitting in the mouth.
Bro, I've thought about that multiple times after we even had those conversations.
Man,
and
listen,
I still don't know how to feel about that.
I really don't, because I just won't.
I don't think I think I'll be able to tell you how I feel about it the moment somebody can explain to me the perfect moment of when to spit in her mouth.
I don't think.
Apparently there is, bro. Apparently there is. Just don't limit your mind and your imagination, man.
I don't care about the perfect moment.
I need to know, because that's the only time you can do it at the perfect moment. Because if you don't do it at the perfect moment, how you know for a fact it's gonna go in her mouth?
So, that goes kind of along with mine, right? So now, how do you know? So at the moment, right? Boom. How long does the spit take to come out? Like, you know what I mean? Like
do you have it ready?
Exactly. Is it ready at the moment? Like, are you thinking about this process?
Yeah.
Like, all right,
Or you just do it.
I'm about to get it there. Or is it like a dry? Because you got to make sure you're not dry mouth with it.
Because I'm a smoker.
Exactly.
So what if I go in there fresh off cotton mouth?
But even if like, are you gonna have your mouth open for 5 seconds or 10 seconds as you're waiting?
Nah, the bigger question is, do you look at her the same as she swallows it after?
I don't even know how I look at you the same if you ask me.
And it's weird, right? Because if you ask if she swallows cum after, it wouldn't be that bad.
No, it wouldn't.
See?
I ain't gonna lie. First time that happened, first time that I've seen that, I was like, oh, what the fuck are you doing? Like, yo, bro.
First time I seen that in my head, I was like, oh, you nasty, huh?
Bro.
Okay. But
I only seen it
this
in a
is
porn.
one
I was
of
like, oh,
the-
people don't do that.
this
for
is
real.
one of the best things of the swallowing or the coming inside of a girl. This is one of the best things that comes with that.
What?
It's the little things, but it's the best thing to me. You don't have to clean nothing up after.
Oh my God, that is the. Listen,
You can just roll over and go to bed. Just fall right asleep.
it's just. I don't think they get it. Because I mean, yeah, I understand you guys got.
Oh, they get it. You want to know how they get it, bro? Because any man who's in a committed relationship or a committed situationship where they are raw dogging somebody and they let you come inside of them at any point, you know they can't just roll over and go to bed.
Oh my God,
They got to clean up.
Yep.
They got to clean it up.
Yep. And if a dude
So they understand.
If a dude has no cleanup, bro, right to bed.
By the time they get back into the room, you are gone to
Bro,
sleep.
I'm under the covers, like slumped,
curled up.
Don't touch me. I don't want to be.
Sometimes I try to hold out because I ain't want none of them. I don't want her to come to being like, I put you to sleep.
Yeah. So.
She can't come to me and be like, that's why I put your ass to sleep last night.
Right now.
Because you can't argue back with that if it's true.
Nah. I used to have a thing where, like, I would go see. I saw this girl, right? I went to go see her, but it was mad late, and it was like it had to be like 3 something in the morning, bro. Like it was late as hell. Like after the club shit. Like this was a while, and I had to drive like an hour. So I got there like 4, bro. Like I got there like 4
in the morning.
Yeah, bro.
Yo, I have to be really drunk.
I was out
and really want your pussy.
I don't even remember getting there. I remember getting there. But I don't remember the ride up there.
That's the only way you're getting me to go to Pum Pum for an hour at 4 o'clock in the morning, bro.
Bro, it was a time where either way, regardless, it was a drop. Regardless,
Oh, you had to break the spell?
Yeah, I had to do something, man. I had to do something. I was like, all right, fuck it. Everything else, it doesn't.
I'm willing to go out of my way for this one.
Yeah,
I've noticed.
And me, I'm not even a person that it's whatever. I'll take the hour, whatever.
I feel like a lot of men been there.
Yeah, I mean, I used to have a shorty that used to go to Southern, so 45 minutes.
Nigga, Southern was not 45 minutes for me. That shit was probably like 35.
Yeah, I used to make it in 35. What, bro? But yeah, like, and I did my thing and had to be like, she like just stay and sleep.
No.
I took that hour, bro. I'm like, I'm not staying in nobody's house, sleeping nowhere. No,
I don't care how good your pum pum is, my nigga.
No
I am
way.
not falling asleep. I am driving back home and laying in my bed.
Yo, bro, and I slept till like 6 o'clock that day. I shouldn't have drove home, though. I fell asleep a couple times. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Listen, I make it home.
Yeah, I make it home though.
I make it home. My golden rule is when it comes to drinking is never drink too much where you can't drive yourself home.
Yeah, I did that one night and that was bad. That was bad. I should never did that.
I'm not condoning drinking and driving, guys. Over here in weed and whiskey, you never drink and drive.
No.
You know?
Not drinking.
There's a lot of people who drink then drive.
Smoke and fly.
Not at the car though.
You ever got high, real high, went on a flight?
That's the only way to fly.
Oh my god, it's very scary.
Bro, that's the only way to fly. If I don't fly high, I'm scared. What? I cannot fly sober. You're wild.
Really?
You're wild, bro.
I have.
I came here the year after 9/11. I had no problems with flying. Then all of a sudden, as a 9-year-old, being 9/11 is being shoved down my throat. Okay, I'm gonna suck a mother with that one. And plus, as you get older and you just realize how incompetent people really is, and realize, I wish there was more black people flying me. It makes you more uncomfortable. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh yes. Speaking of that, I saw the other day on Facebook 2 St. Lucian pilots.
Yeah, I seen that too. I seen you share that.
Right? Yeah. So shout out to them.
I ain't gonna lie. I actually feel more comfortable with a woman pilot than a male white pilot.
Really?
Yeah. If it's a male white pilot and a woman pilot, regardless of race, I feel more comfortable.
I feel like old white pilots got issues.
Oh yeah, I don't like. There was only a few that I met that was actually cool, but I don't know why. Being in the care of older white men makes me uncomfortable.
Old white men give me a lot of knowledge, so I ain't gonna lie to you.
They do, but I wasn't in the care for them. Being in the care makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
I don't have
Them
no
being
uncomfortable being in
responsible for
their
you?
presence or nothing. Yeah, I don't like my life being in your hands. I'm good on that.
You might take me somewhere I don't want to go.
No, I'm good on that. I'd rather take a risk with a black person.
Yeah. Oh man.
Someone call me racist for saying that.
Someone call you racist?
For saying that.
Hey man. Can I be racist? Can you be racist?
By definition, no.
Mm-mm.
I think that'd be more like prejudice. Yeah, that'd be more definition of prejudice.
I mean, you know something? I think everybody has a little prejudice in them.
I think everybody do.
So I'm not gonna lie to you. White people, white guys in hoodies, skinny white guys in hoodies make me nervous.
You cross the street when you see him late at night.
Every time. I always feel fun. They make me nervous. I feel like they got a knife. Give me your money. Like I think that's all every time. Like the skinny white guys in hoodies make me nervous. So
Think anybody at night in a hoodie makes me nervous. Like,
I don't mind. Like yo, nigga, yo, listen. It's like I tell you, bro. Like I've been to some places that I shouldn't have been late at night by myself. Just you know what I mean.
You trying to get some pum pum?
Not even that, and
Some
going to
weed.
buy like some sheets or something, nigga. Like
Yo, that's the worst because late at night, only the hood have places that's open, my nigga, for the papers you want.
Grab a nigga like late at night, nobody around, nigga. You gotta go travel to the gutter, nigga. Like go to the store, like.
That's why I've learned to just buy everything in bulk.
Yeah, because I'd rather just do that because I'm not doing that shit no more. I've been in some sketchy situations. I ain't gonna even lie.
Been in some sketchy situations,
But,
man.
you know,
But I've never been the guy who've been to a block to go see a girl and right at her doorsteps is the niggas from the block. You got to go through them.
It's never been that type of situation.
I've never been in that.
I've been in
Honestly,
situations
the
where
moment I see that,
them niggas.
the moment I see that, I don't want to bump them no more. I come another day.
Yeah,
I come later. Come one day and out there.
I've
Matter
had
of
to
fact,
pass some. I've
let me
had to
come pick
pass
you
some
up.
people, and I'm like, oh man, here we go. You know, but it's like either way. I think it's. Yeah, I don't know. Like I tell people, yo, it's the vibe you give off.
It is.
It's the vibe
I
you
mean,
give off.
I don't have no problems going through people. It's most of the times I don't like being questioned.
Yeah,
I don't.
yeah.
Like, I'm the type, I'll wait in the car until you come to the door and then just go straight from my car to the door. Don't even look nobody in the eye. Don't even hail nobody up. I'm like, what up? None of that. Just go straight to the business. Roll up a spliffy. Spliffy iffy. You know? Or my nigga Lex said, she not the same when not around.
Nah,
Do you think that's true? Do you think a lot of girls are not the same when you're not around?
I know for 100% that is the truth.
All right.
Listen.
No, before you
never got
before
played
you
by
go
a
on,
female, bro.
before you go on, let me not make it come off too misogynistic. Let me reciprocate the question. Do you feel like a lot of men aren't the same when she's not around?
Oh, 100%.
All right.
This works.
I just had
but,
to ask.
But this is work specifically for Lex's song. She's not the same. We're not around. So, yeah, 100%, 100%. I believe that.
So
You ever been played by a woman, bro?
it hurts.
Oh my God, and they do it so,
They know to hurt you.
bro. They don't even know they know how to not get caught.
They know to hurt you and be the victim.
Oh my God, sting your heart, my nigga. It sting. That shit. Any guy can speak. That's the worst pain, bro.
You can't get over it, man, for a while.
Like you just everything hurts. Like
Like, really, you stupid bitch?
you wake up aching. It's like that shit is a
You just wake up sad.
Yeah,
You
bro.
don't know why
you
you
true
sad.
workout, bro. Like
Then
my
your heart
ass,
just start hurt, just
Yeah.
pounding.
yeah, my ass be hurting. I'm anxiety all day, like sweaty palms, like the fuck for no reason. Yo,
Yeah, when was the first time you had your heart broken
had to be like
that you can remember?
I can remember probably my first. I was probably like 15. Probably like 15.
I don't know. I can't tell when I was.
But I didn't. Nah. Cause I couldn't call that a real heartbreak.
I know when.
Maybe like 22 or something like that.
I know when. 18 years old.
18.
18 years old. The moment I found out she cheated on me, bro. That girl didn't hear from me for months. She didn't exist to me no more.
Bro, it's the worst pain in the world, man.
She didn't exist to me no more, my nigga. I'm one of those people out of sight, out of fucking mind. And she was out of sight, bro. And as long as she was out of sight long enough, she was out of mind. But the funny thing is, she's actually one of the only ex that I actually can still respect up to this day. It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy. I look at myself
It's
crazy.
crazy
too.
like that.
But it be like that. Like, I don't hold her to that one action no more. It is what it is. We had our fun.
Oh, yeah.
I had my lessons. Like, honestly, like dating her was a big confidence booster too. So I got what I needed out of the relationship from in terms of the universe. So, you know,
Yeah.
I ain't have no animosity towards her or anything like that. So I just let it rock.
I think a lot of people, when you have that type of animosity, you really it's insecurity in yourself from that past aggression. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've learned to just move on from things that even hurt me because I don't even carry that pain no more.
Yeah, because if you start carrying that pain from past things, you
would never get over. You never move on from anything. I never forget the pain, but I don't carry it.
Exactly. You can't forget it, and you can't let somebody, if that person decides to try to, maneuver through that pain and maneuver because of that pain. You gotta know how to
have any
identify
control
that.
over you because of that pain.
Yep, and you gotta know how to identify that type of shit. But other people use it as a weapon against other people.
But if you're one of those people who don't want to be around anybody who causes you pain, separate yourself too. That's just as okay.
100%.
Do what's best for you.
You gotta be happy no matter what,
It's all about loving your motherfucking self.
nigga.
If you don't love your fucking self, how you expect anybody else to love you?
How you gonna love somebody else?
Like, I gotta know how to love you based on how you love yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you don't understand. Loving yourself opens up the world to you.
Be on the pastor.
It makes it easy for you to love the world.
Tell him.
Make you understand the world.
Tell him.
Easy to accept the world.
Mm-hmm.
Woo, child.
That's praise.
Man,
Praise.
I feel like just giving a moment of silence just for you loving yourself.
Amen.
Because we love you.
Yes,
I want
sir.
you to love yourself more than we love you.
Exactly. As long as you listen. If you listening to this, that means you breathing. That means you got a life. That means you got another day. That means you got some more minutes. That means you got some more seconds. Keep doing it.
Keep doing that
Keep
shit,
going.
man. If you wake up feeling depressed and sad some days, that's okay.
That's all right.
As long as you don't make that every day.
Mm-hmm. And even if you do make it every day, make sure you identify that and move on.
Move the fuck on from anything that holds you back, even your fucking self.
Because you know one thing that I learned in life? Time waits for nobody.
And
And
that's a
as
fact.
long as you let time go by,
You always be left behind.
Mm-hmm. You gonna leave behind yourself.
Do you
Trust
want to
me.
be that person who gets left behind while
Nope.
all your friends are moving ahead doing what they love? Don't be that guy.
Man, listen, get in contact, getting good standards with your mental, man. Seriously. Getting good standards with your mental. Don't let the time pass you by. Be positive. Anything that goes by in life, let it go by. Move on. Learn.
Live for now.
Mm-hmm.
Live for now.
Mm-hmm. Live for now.
So tomorrow can be better appreciated.
Always. Always.
Seriously, man. Live like there's no tomorrow, but live like there is going to be a tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. I like that. I like that. I like that one. I like that. That's a good little segment right there.
Seriously, man.
I like that.
Like, we
spirit.
need people to just start appreciating who they are. Like, you're a blessing.
Mhm.
Everybody's a blessing to this world, man.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what, we all have to learn how to just pass as much positivity whenever we can.
Because you know one thing, it's always somebody have it worse than you, bro. Always. So,
Always.
And then sometimes they appreciate that more than what you appreciate the shit that you got.
Facts. Like,
So just appreciate everything. Appreciate it, bro.
everything. And like we said, most of all, appreciate yourself for the things that you can provide and give to other people in terms of your love, your support, your words of wisdom, your words of kindness, your words of consolement. Those things are just as needed. It's not all about the material things you can give people. It's all about how you can make people even feel with themselves.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You're important, man.
Everybody on
You're important to somebody.
If you hear this, we love you and you're very important.
And give the people you love your flowers today.
Mm-hmm.
Just in case. We want them to be able to smell it while they're still here. Too many people have been giving their flowers when they've been gone.
Yep. Yeah, that's it. And
with that said, rest in peace, JQ.
yeah, facts.
A legend will always live on, my nigga. I'm sorry that you was gone at such a young age. But your 24 years of life was lived to the fucking fullest from what I've known and from what I've seen.
Mm-hmm. That's the same thing, man. I've seen from afar. You see the energy, man. Just like
I'm glad to have known you, bro. I'm glad to have been able to be close to your presence. I'm glad to have seen you matured over the years from meeting you, man. I'm glad to have played ball with you. I'm glad to see you have smiled, bro. Like, I will always hear in the back of my head you screaming, I love my fucking life. Because you still living, my nigga. You still living. You ain't gone.
energy's still here.
You ain't gone. But in the meanwhile, tell my mom and my grandma what up. Always be appreciated, JQ. Always, man. Always.
Rest in
Honestly, I
peace.
think we're going to have to leave it at there.
Yeah.
I ain't even going to go on with nothing else. Just
Listen,
want to let you know we love and appreciate you, JQ, man. Big dog shit, dog. Big dog shit.
100. It's a legend right there. Always, forever.
Always and forever, man. Hartford lost a legend. You will always be a missing piece to this community.
But we can't let the energy die.
And I'll drink to that before we go.
And listen, like we said, man, love your life. Live every day like it's your last, but remember there's always another day.
Always another day, man. And try to make sure there's another day for others too.
Mm-hmm.
It is not our jobs to be anybody's undertaker, no matter how much you feel anybody might deserve it. It's not our place.
Nope.
The universe will give what is due, when it's due, in the way it's due. That's a fact. Trust the process. Like you guys says, trust the universe.
Mm-hmm.
Be great, everybody. Tell somebody that you love them. Hug somebody. Tell them to listen to Weed and Whiskey.
Exactly. Most of all, tell them to listen to the Weed and Whiskey. Drive these numbers up because we love you, all right, man. Listen.
Thank you guys for the support. It's continuing to grow. And as we get bigger and more good news come, we're going to share that shit with you guys and keep giving back to you guys.
Exactly. I don't think y'all realize that once this grows to where y'all want it to grow to, because it's not even up to us, it's up to y'all. Where y'all want it to grow to.
Facts. This is a podcast for the people.
We're going to reflect this back to you guys, as much as we can. Because we love this energy we getting, and we're gonna reciprocate the same energy. So.
Facts. My nigga preaching.
Exactly.
Ooh, that last shot got me feeling drunk.
Yo, I took my last shot.
That shit got me feeling drunk.
Feel pretty good.
Yo,
feel pretty good.
I mixed cognac with whiskey in my drink, so
I did a little splash.
Yeah,
but that's a little.
Yeah, guys, be amazing.